Hi, my name is Pascale Maslin of Energy Efficiency Experts. This is my 16-year-old water heater. It was manufactured in 1994 and it's time to replace the anode. So I'll be taking you through the steps of how to get another 10 years out of your hot water heater by replacing the anode and draining it. So these are the tools. There's a 1 1/16 socket wrench, a hammer, a cheater bar, which is basically a piece of plumber's rod, and plumber's tape, and a pair of channel locks. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn the heater to pilot so it doesn't fire up while we're doing this process, and then we're going to turn the cold water, the in valve, off all the way, and we turn on a faucet, a hot water faucet, to take the pressure off the tank. And we start by attempting to take the anode out, but as you can see it's stuck in there, so what I'm doing is I'm just tapping it to break the bond, and then I can remove it. And we're moving it carefully so we don't move the tank and damage the plumbing while we're doing it. So we're taking the anode out. And as you can see, it's in pretty bad shape. So we're putting plumber's tape on the top 1/4 of an inch of the threads. You don't want to isolate the anode from the tank by putting too much plumber's tape on the threads. You want to have some of the threads exposed. So you place the anode in the tank, screw it in, and tighten it down. And you tighten it, of course, to the point where it's not leaking. So now what we're doing is we're going to attach the hose to the tank so we can drain it. We have the end of the hose in a bucket outside, and that way we can catch the sediment coming out of the tank. We do this process several times where we fill some water into the tank, then turn the valve off and let it drain completely till there's no water. So the water gets drained into the bucket so you can catch the sediment. You're going to do this several times until the water at the bottom of the bucket is clean. You can see that sediment at the bottom there. What that's doing is that's sitting at the bottom of the tank and it's insulating the water from the gas, and so you're paying to basically heat and cool that sediment, or heat that sediment, and it's just not efficient. Turn the unit back on, and you turn the valve back on so the tank can fill up. Okay, so that's how you replace the anode of a water heater, which, you know, judging by the state of this anode, probably we left it a little too long, and we should do it about every 8 to 10 years. The draining of the tank needs to be done annually. So if you want to get 20 or 30 years out of your hot water tank, maintaining it really does make a big difference. Thanks a lot.